Julie Gebhards is here with us. Julie, were you surprised when the police officer stood up?
I was. Honestly, I had no idea that that would have happened. So yeah, it did surprise me.
What was the point you were trying to make? Do you really think the school board didn't know what was in the book?
Yeah, so, it's interesting. I've been to that board so many times, and it seems to me every time I come, it's like a surprise to them. They really don't know what's in the books. They didn't really even know about the committee meeting that had been held about this book. So the book had been challenged. It was going through this whole process. The committee at the school had met, and they looked at all of those images, and they still decided that this is something they wanted to keep in their library. There are a couple board members that did actually look surprised when I told them that and showed them that image. But really, they seem to be a little bit oblivious to what's going on, or they don't care. There's a majority of them that don't care. We do have
What age kids are we talking about here?
So this is high school kids, which is, could be down to 13, 13 to 17, 18, I guess, in some cases. But I have a 14-year-old, and there's no way that I would, affirm this as being something appropriate for him to be reading or looking at. I mean, we know what this does to the minds of kids. It's a dopamine hit, then they want more, they need more, and it doesn't end there.
Where does it go then?
Well, potentially this is what's shaping, the news that we see now. There's so much of this sexual assault, and we even see a lot of teachers involving themselves with students and minors and things like that. And I just think this feeds an industry that's already destroying our nation.
Well, forgive me. I mean, I understand wanting to be in control of what your kids learn and don't, but I'm trying to get the connection here of all of a sudden teachers being involved with students in this quote-unquote industry with a novel, for lack of a better term, that has some graphic pictures in it.
Sure, and I'd be hard-pressed to give you an exact direct connection between that, but I will say this. The sex trafficking industry here in Tampa is rampant. And what this does is this paves the way for those kids, because when you start breaking down those moral boundaries that they instinctively have within them, and you just start presenting more and more of this sexualized content to them, eventually those boundaries wear down and they're far more susceptible to this industry.
The headline here from past book bans: Hillsborough schools cut back on Shakespeare, citing new Florida rules. Hillsborough County teachers have had to change their lesson plans to limit Shakespeare. Instead of students reading the full text of classics like Macbeth, Hamlet, or Romeo and Juliet, they have to read excerpts. This is the criticism leveled against folks like yourself who wanted the ability to, quote-unquote, ban certain books.
Okay, this is just a straight-up distraction from what's actually happening. Because if I were to show you the content, I've got books sitting all around me from our school. If I were to show you the content, you would have to turn off the cameras. You wouldn't be able to show it on your program. We saw that happen when the governor had the press conference, the book ban hoax conference. They had to turn off the cameras. So we're not talking about Shakespeare. I haven't heard parents going into meetings talking about Shakespeare. I don't know if you have. But that is just a distraction, and I think it's silly.
So why would it seem something so obvious, right, to sort of fair-minded people that, perhaps if 14-year-olds are going to get this kind of content, their parents should at least know about it and say, hey, here, Johnny or Jill, you can read this book or you can't read this book. Why has this become, you think, so controversial? And there are school boards now that are having to go through such gymnastics over it?
Well, I think that is because of the propaganda that has been pushed through some media agencies that just says that these are book banners, and they equate people like me who want to protect children and their innocence. They equate us to the Nazis, and so they push this narrative over and over that we're silencing certain communities. Well, that's not the truth. If you look at what we've been doing, we are actually fighting against just the graphically sexually explicit content. But this propaganda push has really driven the whole thing, and it has silenced a lot of reasonably minded people.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.